2002 Golf GTI 1.8 turbo, and I'm going to show you how to quickly replace the rear brakes. The first thing you want to do is open your hood. Right here is your brake holding reservoir. You want to open the cap. So when we push back the cylinder on the caliper, all the pressure could be released. The first thing you want to do, obviously, is take the wheel off. Once we have the wheel off, you're going to need a 15mm wrench and also a, what is this, 13mm socket. The socket wrench attached to it. So the first thing you want to do is you're gonna put the wrench, get the wrench, and put it on the nut. So we can hold it with one hand, and on the other side, right here, you're gonna turn it clockwise. So we're gonna loosen the bolt. Let me put the camera in a better position. Once you got it loose, you could just take the socket off and just use your hands. It'll be much quicker. Got one off. And now, on the bottom, same thing. When you're replacing your brakes, you want to get all new hardware, which I already replaced the brakes. I'm just making a video so people out there can see how I do it. What I mean by the hardware is I went to AutoZone and they give you, let me get the camera, these new tabs and the rubber parts, and they give you also new bolts. It's $15, so it's worth it. Okay, so what you want to do now is, once you take everything off, you know, spray it down with some brake cleaner. Once you do that, you want to, I got this from AutoZone. No, what is it? Yeah, AutoZone. I'm borrowing it from them. What it is? Is the caliper cylinder. I think that's what it's called. Pushes this in, or you could also, if you don't have AutoZone near you, you could also use a C-clamp. You know, tuck it like that and start clamping together so the piston goes in. And let me show you how the tool works. You got to get the right one with these two things, because it's going to go on the piston. Alright, once you put it on, you're going to start rotating it, which the calipers are all the way, piston's all the way set, because I already done this side. But once it's snug tight, that means it's all the way to the end. That means that part's already done. something really quick. If any of you guys want to put drilled rotors, drilled and slotted, I'll show you quickly how to take them off. All you need is a Phillips screwdriver. Unscrew that. You don't have to take that off, it was already off, because I put new rear bearings in my, hub bearings in my GTI. And there you go. This is how you change a rotor. It's really, really easy. I didn't put drilled and slotted rotors because, I mean, I really didn't want them. I heard that it could ruin your brake pads. They do warp. You're better off with the solids because, I mean, that's what the manufacturer had on the car and that's what it should have, so you don't have any problems unless there's some really high-end like Brembo disc brakes, then go ahead. But if it's some cheap Chinese stuff, I will just use, you know, the solid. These are 15 bucks a piece for Volkswagen Jetta, GTI, GLI. Go to AutoZone. The rear are 15 bucks a piece and the front rotors are 30 bucks a piece. Once we got everything set, make sure you got the nut tight. You're gonna want to, well, when you go to the parts store, you want to get this stuff, the brake lubricant. Where do you apply the brake lubricant? Let me show you. You take these bolts out. I already greased them up. I'll grease them a little bit more. Spread it on there. Put them on. Do the bottom two. And then anywhere where the brake contacts, so, well, let's put our brakes in. That one in. That's how you put them in. Put some lube right here. That it helps prevent noising. Never use it, but must work. Use the other brake pad. Slides right in, just like that. Also apply it on the piston. Also on these little tabs. Okay, we're all set. Okay, lift up the brake caliper, then slide them over the brakes. As you can see, hold on. You're gonna have to squeeze this in with your finger and put one over it, and then on the bottom squeeze it in. Get the bolt. Also put that grease stuff on here too. Okay. Got one in, now the other. That's how really easy it is to change them. It's alright if it rubs because it has a break-in. Usually it takes about 500 miles to break in. So you can see. Let me pull my emergency brakes. Pull it a few times. As you can see. Emergency brakes off. And it's all good. And that's how you change your rear brakes on an MK4 VW.